How's it going? So far, so good.
You're going uphill.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, good morning, weekenders. It is Saturday morning now. You probably won't be able to guess where I am, so I'll go ahead and tell you. And believe it or not, I am actually in Portland, Oregon right now. I'm coming up to Hood River to pick up some parts for the Kit Fox. So I stayed in the van somewhere last night down the road. I got about an hour to go until I get to Hood River. Just stopped at the good old McDonald's, got me some food. So we're gonna get on the road, finish up this drive over to Hood River. So I have made it to my destination, the Wham Museum, Western Antique Automobile and Airplane Museum, I believe is what it stands for. Waiting for the guy to show up that I'm getting the parts from, and then I think I'm going to take a look around the museum also. Alright guys, bad news, the museum is closed down because of COVID. But I did get the Kit Fox parts. Pretty excited about it. I'll show you guys those in a little bit. But right now I'm actually following the guy that I sold, or the guy that sold me the parts. Following him down to some bakery that he wants me to go try out. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. Well, we just got back from the Pine Street Bakery. The guy wanted to buy me some breakfast, and I'm not gonna say no to it. I had eaten before, obviously, you guys know, but I ate before because I was expecting to go to the museum, and I was thinking, oh, I'm not going to have time to eat breakfast. So now I am on my second breakfast, really pretty much lunch. It's 10:30. Let me show you this thing. So it's a bacon, egg, and cheese muffin. Got some green stuff on the egg, some fancy going on. Looks like some Swiss cheese or something. Definitely more fancy than the McDonald's. I don't know about the taste though, so let's give it a shot. Alright, 10 out of 10 on the fancy breakfast. Still don't know what the green is on it. Tastes like some seasonings of some sort. Yeah, overall, not bad. Let's go do something though. So the activity we're going to be doing is a little bit of disc golfing. Also just met up with some guys, have a van company. They were checking out the van. You guys know that happens all the time. Sell a van, sickest van around. That was a pretty close one to the camera. And I'm done with the disc golf game now. It was only a 9-hole course. Very beautiful course though for where it was, or I don't know. This whole area is pretty beautiful. So very nice course. Very short, quick, to the point. Back on the road now. I ended up getting 3 under at the course with 3 birds. Now some of you also might be thinking, Gee whiz, Sullivan, you're all the way up in Hood River. There's some great mountain biking up in Post Canyon. And yes, there is. Really would like to do it, but a lot of that involves shuttling. I don't really have a way to shuttle. All of the shuttle companies are closed down because of the COVID. And it's also 34 degrees outside. It's freezing cold. So I'm gonna head down the road a little bit further. Hopefully the sun will come out a little more while I'm heading down south. And then we'll do a little bit of mountain bike riding in some other place. Alright, weekenders, I am just east of Salem, Oregon now. I'm doing a little bit of mountain bike ride, as I'm sure you could have figured out. Everyone that I've seen has like rain pants on and stuff like that. I just got my shorts, but I guess that's what's next. Uphill. Made it up to the top, not too bad. Wouldn't you know it though, out and back section I was gonna do, closed off. So straight to the downhill. Eight miles, 800 feet of climbing, fairly short ride. Like I said though, some of the stuff was closed because of, I guess, wetness or something. 10 out of 10, still very glad that I did it. I'm up here on top of the van though, because I don't know how well you guys can see, but over here above the clouds, and looks pretty cool. But enough playing around, time to get back on the road. And sun's gonna be setting pretty soon, so I don't know if I'll do any more activities, but I'll keep you updated. Well, now that I've come down the mountain, those clouds I was up on top of, well, now I'm below them, and it's way darker out. So probably just gonna keep on driving and try and get some miles in, since it's dark and there's nothing else to do really. That way I don't have such a long drive tomorrow. I think from where I'm at, it's like 10-hour drive, a little, maybe like 11, something like that. So try and get a few hours in before I call it a night. It's cold out. It's about 29 degrees out right now. I'm just south of Weed, California at the Pilot truck stop right there. And I'm going to bed. It is 9:30, so not super late, but not super early either. So see you in the morning. Well, good morning again, weekenders. Sunday morning now. Just woke up, and as you can tell, looks like it snowed last night, and it's actively snowing right now actually. So my plan is to go ride a mountain bike trail about an hour and a half away from here, but it might be snowing down there too. I'm hoping that it's not, but we'll find out in a little bit. We're at McDonald's right now getting a little bit of breakfast, and then we'll be hitting the road. Well, weekenders, we have made it to the Swayze recreation area, the Win2 Trailhead. Honestly, a whole lot warmer down here than it was further up north. It's like 45 degrees. So I guess you guys know what's next. Get dressed, get on the bike. Before we hop on the bike, I just made this little discovery, guys. As you can see, normal size porta potty. But you open this sucker up, you got the toilet, you got the urinal, you have a sink inside, you have the soap dispenser, you have a paper towel dispenser, you have a double toilet roll holder, and another double toilet roll holder. They've packed so much stuff into that little bitty porta potty that honestly it's hard to move around in there. Update on what the latest thing that Uncle Sol went ahead and did. The old GoPro here, forgot to charge it up last night. The reason why I'm here is to do this pretty sweet little jump trail that I discovered fairly recently, and now I have no GoPro to capture it on. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully I can get the drone to work, get a little bit more drone footage in. Alright, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, that got out of hand pretty quick, guys. Not only am I done with the ride, I've already headed a pretty good ways down the road now. And I didn't even give you guys an update on what happened. I am stopped for my last fuel stop of the trip. But 10 out of 10 on the ride, guys. Once again, absolutely perfect trail conditions. That little jump line thing that I found was everything that I hoped that it would be. There was a couple jumps that are actually a little too big for me to do out by myself. If someone else was there, probably would have hit them, but I just didn't want anything to happen when I was the only one out there riding. But yeah, I guess that's kind of it for now. We got about 2 hours left to get back to Shafter, so let's go ahead and teleport there. Man, I wish I could do that in real life. Anyways, guys, one last thing to show you. Obviously, I'm at the hangar now. One last thing to show you before the end of the weekend. And you guys probably thought I forgot. This is the stuff that I went to Oregon for. New cowling for the Kit Fox. New firewall for the Kit Fox. Engine mount, radiator, some oil hoses, a little bit of hardware. All this stuff. Now, was it worth it to drive all the way up there, 13 and a half hours, just for a little weekend trip? I think so. We'll see you next weekend. Croissant!